Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a backtrack to week 3 of the palette roulette challenge that I'm doing on my beauty group. It's called the Beauty Within and the link is down below if you'd like to join. We will be starting a new challenge on the 19th. But anyways, the challenge was to number 6 palettes, 1 through 6, and roll a set of dice each Monday, and the first die would be the palette number and the second die would be the amount of shades. So I don't know why I didn't start filming it from the beginning. I should have, but I got all mixed up. I even had to go back and backtrack and make sure I was doing the right one. But this is for week 3. The dice roll was 4 and 4, and my palette was Stila in the Light. And so I did a look, posted pictures and everything. I just didn't film it. So today I'm going to film it to complete my 4 weeks of the palette roulette challenge. And I have one other video that's already filmed that will go up also, and that one is the 4th week. So I'll get them all up. They're just out of order, and you should know me by now. I do everything out of order. Everything's out of the ordinary. But anyway, I have to use 4 shades from this, and so I'm going to give it a roll here. No pun intended. And if you'd like to see the look I come up with, please keep watching. So the first thing I did after priming my lids is I went in with this shade called, and these are so small, it's going to take me a minute. I went in with this shade called Bear, and I put it all over my eye, and then once I did my eyebrow, I went and made sure it was really up tightly to kind of clean up my brows with it. Now I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics blender into the shade Bliss, which is this one right here. And this will just be my transition all around my crease area, and then I'll go back in with the denser brush and intensify it so I can get 2 shades out of one basically. So here we go. Alright, this is what I have with the transition. I love this color just on its own. I kind of like it just with some eyeliner and lashes. It's a cool one shadow look. Next, I'm going to take a Morphe No Name brush, but it's a tapered blender, pretty narrow, and I'm going to take that into my upper crease to deepen that and just concentrate that here in the crease. And even though it's the same color, it looks a little bit different when you do it that way. So far I have used 2 shades, the Bear and the Bliss, this one and this one. So I've got 2 more that I can use. I'm going to go back with my big blender and just make sure that's nice and blown out. But as you can see, it offered a little bit of depth there in the crease to do it that way. Next, I'm going to do a little trick with the shade right here, which is called Kitten. And it's kind of like a shade that everybody knows about. Stila Kitten is like their signature color, and so it's super pretty, but I want it to be really impactful on the eye, and so I'm going to go all the way across my crease with this tiny little bottle of Cover FX, I think they're called Custom Enhancer Drops, and this is, I don't even know the shade, this is Midnight. So I'm going to use that with a little shader. I'm going to put that, kind of cut my crease with it, and I'm going to put the Kitten over it, hopefully to get some major impact on the first 2/3 of the lid. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be using the pencil brush by Makeup Geek. And now I'll go in with shader brush and kitten and pat right over that. I love that. So I'm going to go back over with this brush just in the crease to kind of smooth that out. I'm not sure I like the way this looks right here in this crease. It's kind of like a crepey. So maybe I shouldn't have gone up so far, but I'm going to try to go over it a little bit with Bliss. And I think it's okay. So I'm going to do the other eye. I think it's pretty. Okay, the next color I wanted to definitely use from this palette is this kind of misty grayish blue called Night Sky. And I don't know if that it's going to show up that much on the lower lash line, but I want it for a pop of color. So I'm actually going to use this purple Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet in Plushy. It's kind of a royal purple. And so I think with that, along with the Night Sky on top of it, I think the pop of color on the lower lash line will be really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with both of those. I'm going to put this not on my waterline, but right on my skin, right up underneath the lash line. I'll try to stay in frame for this. And I want to go about 2/3 of the way across. And then I'm going to take another pencil brush. This one is a E36 by Morphe, and go into that Night Sky and just blend over that liner and bring it down a bit just to really have a pretty purplish blue pop of color on the lash line. I like that. I hope it's showing up as vibrantly as it looks. It's super pretty. I'm also going to use Kitten for my inner corner highlight. So the brush that I use for Kitten, which is the shader brush by Makeup Geek, I'm going to go in and just make sure that inner corner is real bright and go from there. Okay, when I was doing my second eye, I decided to go ahead and put a little bit of blue up into the very outer corner there, just to put a little bit of depth in there. So from here, I'm going to curl my eyelashes, put on some winged liner and some mascara. I don't think I have time for lashes today. If I do, I will, but I have to get to church. So I'm probably just gonna forego that today. But I'll be back with all of that on my face. Ta-da! So here's the final look for you. I really like the way it turned out. It ends up I didn't have time for lashes, but I think it's pretty just the way it is. I love the purpley tone in the crease. I love the pop of color on the bottom. So I used all 4 shades. The light shade, the purpley shade, the Kitten shade on the lid, and then the dark blue Night Sky shade was the 4th shade. And can I say shade 5 more times? Anyways, I have to get out of here because it's time for church, but I'm going to throw on a lippy, do some setting spray, but I'm going to zip through that with you, and then I'll be back for some final thoughts. For lippy, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Lolita. And for my lip, I'm going to use Swank by Bare Minerals Gen Nude. So, kind of a little bit of a darker lip. You know, I forgot that these pull really dark, and I actually probably would have gone with a lighter color, but I don't have time to change it, and I don't think it looks too bad. But I can kind of help it a little bit by adding a little bit of a lighter color in the center. This is an Estee Lauder matte. Kind of ombre it just a tad. And this is called Raw Sugar. It's broken, so I'm being extra careful. I don't know if that did anything, but I tried. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for my last filming, but see, I already forgot. But week 3 of the palette roulette, if you'd like to join the group, it is in the description box. There's a link there to join. We're going to start a new challenge on Monday the 19th, so we'd love you to come and join us. But for now, Jesus and my church is waiting for me, so I have to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I ordinarily upload on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, with an occasional live stream on Wednesday nights and some bonuses in there. But that's when you can be expecting new videos for me. So be looking for them. Until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys.
I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling.